Welcome back to my channel. I am playing along with Mad About Mini Paper Pads and using my Counterfeit Kit challenge. And I'm going to do this picture of me and a couple of my colleagues at school in the hallway getting ready for exams. And then I picked out 4 pieces of paper from my mini paper pads to put in my Counterfeit Kit challenge. And then this was one of my do forgeries this month, and I did cut out that imperfect just a little bit more, and I really try hard to use it, but I'm gonna give you like a spoiler. I don't use it on this today. So oh well. I am gonna do a very traditional kind of layout. So I know I've seen this done a lot of times, with the 6x6 just layered up across the page, doing kind of like a chevron-y look to it. And that's what I decided I wanted to do, because when I pulled out my papers, they were kind of layered like that. And I was like, ooh, I like that. So I am going to tie in the yellow from this flower one for the yellow paper for the background. And then the 2 red ones that are polka dots. And then I'm going to do the pink one that's a polka dot too. Because, well, why not? I'm just trying to mark this out so that I have the tips straight. I'm going to put this on and then decide in a little bit that I want to use some of that flower to matte. And it's not going to work if I don't cut that out. But I will cut it. So I was like, oh. So here I'm going to try these in a couple spots, and it's just getting lost. The red is the right red there. The yellow is the right yellow to match that perfectly. And I'm like, it's getting lost. And I'm like, well, map my photo first. And I thought the pink was too much against the red. With the black, it's a little bit better. But I'm like, if I pull in the floral, which is what I'm going to do right now, I can tie in the pink and the red because it's both on this floral, and then it makes the rest of it make more sense. So, yay. So I'm just gonna gut right here. Done. That goes back on. No harm, no foul. Nobody would know any different. So this is not quite what I'm going to do. I'm going to do in that kind of order, because I definitely have enough to do that anyway. And then I'll have a little piece of scrap left of this one. Well, a bigger piece of scrap with that one. It'll go into my scrap folder for the month, and we'll see if I can get it used up for my scraps challenge that I'm on for the end of the month. And then just gonna even this out and just using my scissors, because why not? My cutter's right there and I could use it, but I just didn't want to. Because my scissors are handy and whatever. And I didn't mind, like, it didn't need to be perfect for being square and that kind of stuff. Some of it is roughed up, and then trying this title again, I'm like, if it was on white, it would have probably worked okay, like my background with white with that, but I didn't want to put it on white because that flower paper is more of a creamy, not quite a white. So I'm like, I don't know. Let's try and embellish and see what else I find, and whatever. Who knows? That did not go back on quite straight. I must have twisted it a little bit. So I get that on, and then my picture on, and we're just ready for exams, like I said. So I teach online, and we do have to do our provincial exams in person. So this was the first one of many, of quite a few. So I'm like, maybe that's not going to stay. None of this. I decided not with those flowers and stuff, because the pink was just a little different than what it's on those florals. And I was like, nope. Here, no, I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to pull out some other stuff. So I'm going to start with looking in this fernwood from Vicky Bouton. This is the only fernwood I have, and I wanted it a crop, so, or a workshop. I guess it was more of a workshop. And so I have all of this that I can use, and it's so pretty. Like, man. I am not going to use any of it though today. But I thought about it. The pen would have worked okay. We were doing the written exam, but they used the computer to do that. So I don't know. I'm sure I have other stuff that'll work on. So I'm like looking. Like I'm a science teacher, so the magnifying glass could kind of work, but we're at the LA exam, so maybe not. And like I'm being a little too literal, and so that would have been cute, and I could have kept it like that. But I was like, no, I'm not feeling that as much as what I could feel. And then that's the same pinks as I had the problem with before, so not going to do that. Going to look in this Willow Grove and pull this camera out, and this moth. And the moth is going to stay, and the camera is not. I was like feeling pretty indecisive. Like I got the base part down, and then I was like, I don't know what to do to embellish. So do you have those days? I know I do. So then I dug into some of my other stuff, and I'm just going to try some things and just play and whatever and see. Those weren't quite the right color that's in there already, so I didn't want to introduce new. I thought about these acetates around, and I'm like, no, I'm not feeling that. There's nothing on this pink fresh one, but I'm gonna look. Like, man. Okay, we're looking here. And so this is a Hip Kit Club 1, and that circle thing was not too bad, but I was like, okay, maybe. I'm like, the tea could work. I've got tea. They've got tea. And then I'm like, this typewriter works really well. We're doing the written exam. And then that piece with the words on it says, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. So I was like, that one kind of works. Our eyes are clear. We have full hearts. Whatever the kids do on their exam, whatever. Like, I thought it worked. So I don't want this blue, so I'm just going to cut it out. The green that the lettering is in is the same green that is in that paper in behind. The blue probably would have worked okay with the paper that's there, but I didn't want it, so yeah. And then that moth is still going to work. I'm like, okay, that works. I'm going to get these up on Fun Foam so that I commit to something. So that goes on, this goes on. Yay! A little roughen up and a little roughen up because I don't want them perfect because I like the texture that gives, so. And then there we go. So that's, I guess, my title. And then this moth is going to go here. I'm going to put some glue underneath where the center is, but not yet. I think I did that off screen. And then this on, no, it's going to go more straight. And nope. Okay, rough this up a little bit. What else? Like, I could use one more moth, so I'm going to grab one, and it's going to go there. And I'm on like the mostly minimally embellish for August. Yesterday's definitely was not well, for what I put on it, I guess it was a little bit more minimal, but it doesn't look minimal. This one definitely has a little bit more of a minimal look to it, and I guess that's where I'm at this month. So sometimes more is more, and I guess I'm in a mood that is not more is more right now, and that's really okay too. And some splatters in the peacock feather spritz, and then I decide it needs a little bit more distressing kind of look, so I'm going to do my black ink around the edge. And then I'm deciding that I really definitely need a little bit more here. So I'm going to do May 21st, 2026, ready for exams. is what I'm going to write there. And then I decide I need something else. And I'm going to sit there for a second and I'm going to look and I'm like, okay, I'm going to outline these with my pen. And I'm still like feeling, just need something else. So get that done. I'm like, do I doodle? I don't know. Do I doodle? On the outside? I don't want to do it on the side. Here. We're going to do here. Were those words? I don't know. So I'm going to go all the way around the outside of these 3 papers. And I didn't make you watch all of that. And then because my hand went into some of the splatters, I'm going to do a little more splatter because my hand went in it. And there we go. And here's the close-ups. There'll be a list linked in the comments or like my description box below, letting you know who else is playing along with Mad About Mini paper pads this month. Make sure you go take a look at what they do. There's lots of inspiration that happens, so that is great. There is that all done. And thank you so much for being here today. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button, which would be my face, and then it will take me to my channel. There is also a couple other things here that you might want to watch. Make sure you like and comment. That really makes my day. Thank you so much and have yourself a good day.